So you may have, like me, been getting kinda bored playing this game, at least with the daily chores. Well, what if I tell you you can get all this in just 5 minutes of your time? So in this video let's go over how, along with in other news, there's a bit of an emergency maintenance happening for about 2 hours starting at our usual maintenance times. This simply to address some disconnects that players are experiencing. And yes, it's another maintenance this week. The third one. But let's jump back to how you can get these rewards, again, within about just 5 minutes. Well, you might have been like me and looked at these contracts and kind of got super bored doing them. It's just repeating the same things over and over. You'll pick them up, you'll go out into the zones, you'll kill your monsters, you'll do your fetch quests, and honestly, it's got very tiresome and boring. So getting this loot has just been something many of you have probably just been skipping out on, just because it's so tedious and boring, such a chore. And thus you end up missing out on the very valuable enchanted ink and extract stones. Well, there's another way. I personally should have been doing this a lot sooner. I never really bothered because I thought it would be either more effort or just not give you much rewards. And this is indeed cooking contracts, of all things. All you need to do is get one food. I recommend the forest goulash. You will accept the contract and then you will finish the contract right here and you get your rewards. You refresh, you get the exact same contract again, healthy food for a swift recovery, and then you finish that contract again. And you simply repeat that exact same contract over and over 60 times, and that will be your entire 6 days worth of contracts done in as little as 5 minutes. Yes, it requires a little bit of prep because you have to craft that food first. But let me tell you, this quality forest goulash as one of the foods you can donate is super easy to make. Honey and eggs you should be purchasing from your sundries merchant every day anyway. Basil, you may already have tons of this stuff simply by gathering and doing events. And then your chewy meat, I at least obtain through these chance chests, which you get by doing your daily field bosses. You can get the basil from here too if you don't get the high rank. You can also get ingredients here, and if you really have no time, you can get the food directly here. But that's just one example. There are a bunch of other foods you can do too. The barbecue platter, Aurora seafood platter, fish pottage, poultry and mushroom stir fry, white meat mortis, the golden apple pie, which you're going to use for farming anyway, and the grilled crown fish. So you just get 60 of one type, and you very simply claim that one contract and then complete it. Rinse and repeat. If you do claim multiple, like we get this one, and then also this one, it's not so easy to complete them both at the same time. Like here, I have to select one of them, interact, then you don't have to select the other one because it's the only one remaining. So I find it just easier to go one by one. The devs could honestly make it more simple by allowing you to complete the same contract instantly 60 times or so, just by instantly donating that quantity. Just be careful when you select the contract. Do not refresh. Not until you've delivered the food, then go back, refresh, accept the same contract again. And that's it. That's how you get all your contracts done within a 5-minute period, obtaining all that loot, of which again, the contract coins are probably the most valuable and important that you get. Again, for the enchanted ink and the extract stones. I'm sure there are some of you who are like, I've been doing this all already, nothing new, yada yada. And yeah, that's totally a valid point. I should have been doing this far sooner than now. I never really looked into these, as they weren't added, I believe, right when the game was released. So I was stuck in my old ways doing the same thing, which worked for the most part until you just got sick of it and you just really didn't want to do it. But even this feels a little bit unnecessary. You would have expected with a new expansion like Talandre that they would have a new way rather than having this same old thing. Nobody likes repeating the same thing over and over, day in, day out. But fortunately, you only have to do this once every 6 days, spending about 5 minutes. And this is the last one complete. All 60 contracts done. One issue that I have with this is the amount of, say, random food it gives you as a reward. I would rather gain a bunch of ores. That is one thing you miss out on versus doing the other contracts. Just go here and simply sell that food you feel you're not going to use. You'll get a bunch of solent for it. Make sure to hold shift and click. But most importantly, you are getting the same contract coins, the same Abyss contract tokens, tiny bit less solent, but then also the same weapon mastery. 6 million as we just obtained here. And we can put that in our staff. At these high levels, yeah, it doesn't even give enough for one level. But you don't necessarily need a whole lot more than 150 mastery. So yes, it can be well worth doing on like Thursday, along with purchasing all your weekly rewards from the merchants, even if you don't intend to play the game a whole lot until the next big update. So I hope this helps at least some of you, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys around.